Hi everyone. Fall's here and that means lots of pumpkin dishes, so I figured I would start off with a pumpkin pasta. And don't worry, if you don't have a pasta machine, you can make all sorts of pastas by hand. So let's jump right in and start making some pasta. To make the pasta dough, we're going to use 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup semolina flour, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, half a cup of pumpkin puree, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I use a bench scraper to start mixing everything together, and then we can use our hands and start kneading the dough for a few minutes. Once we have the dough kneaded, we can wrap this in plastic wrap and put it in the fridge for about 35 to 40 minutes. This is going to give the dough a chance to rehydrate. While we're waiting, we can go ahead and cut some butternut squash into sticks. Squash are usually a little tough to cut through, so make sure that you have a really sharp knife for this. I'm using this NAKANO knife and it cuts right through this with no issues. I'll leave a link below if you want to pick one up for yourself. And what goes great with pumpkin? Hazelnuts. And we just need to use our knife to crush these up a bit. Now that our dough is fully hydrated, we're going to start making some pasta. If you don't have a pasta machine, that's not a problem. I'll show you a really easy pasta to make, and it's great to have the kids help out with. All you have to do is just cut off a piece, roll it into a log, cut them into pieces, and then just press down and pull back with your thumb. It's really that easy, and they're ready. I always end up making more pasta than I need, so with all the leftovers, I just put them in the freezer, and when I'm ready to have pasta again, I just cook them from frozen. Now let's make some fettuccine. I start on the widest setting and run the pasta dough through 3 or 4 times, folding over each time. Then I turn the machine down 1 notch and run it through 2 or 3 times on each setting until I get to my desired thickness. On this pasta machine, I stop at number 3, and I'll leave a link below to the pasta maker that I'm using. Then we just switch the pasta attachment to the cutter and put our pasta dough through, and you end up with beautiful pumpkin fettuccine. With the pasta made, we can start making our sauce, and that starts with butter and sage. Sage is a great flavor with pumpkins, it just pairs so well. All that great sage flavor is going to go into the butter, and then we can add our hazelnuts and toast them in the butter. Then we can add our butternut squash. I like using these because they cook pretty quickly and they get tender really fast. And don't forget to season with salt and pepper. When the hazelnuts start to turn brown, we can go ahead and add some chicken stock and let this cook down a little bit. This is going to help thicken our sauce a little bit, but not too much. At this point, we can cook our pasta. And remember, fresh pasta, especially long pastas, cook really fast. I cook this for about 30 to 45 seconds and it's ready. And add that to our sauce with some more butter. And don't forget about the Parmesan cheese. Give everything a mix and it's ready. Now, I'm not a person who likes to add the pasta water to the pasta. People say it helps thicken the sauce, and honestly, I don't think it really does. Just cooking the pasta in there a little longer is going to do more than just adding a tablespoon of pasta water. Put this tasty pasta on a plate and microplane some Parmesan cheese, and we're ready to enjoy. This is one of the first things that let me know the fall is here. It's not pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin pies, or donuts. It's sage and hazelnuts. So skip the pie and make this instead. Your family will love it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you next time.